Hi, in this video let us see how to apply computation of the variables in SPSS. So computation is nothing but a form of transforming our data. So computation is basically applied when we have to apply some or the other test on it, like a correlation analysis or regression analysis or any sort of models. Either it can be parametric or non-parametric. But when we do have such bunch of statements under one item itself, it's important that we compute it together to get one particular item. For example, let me show the document here. This is the questionnaire document for section part B, C and D. So for three parts of it, we have one item name of it. For example, part B is one item called workplace issues, and under that we have sub-statements as 5 statements here, and independency of task is another item under which we have again 5 sub-statements, and the same goes with employee opinions, part D section of the questionnaire. So when we have such sort of questions, it is important that we always compute it together in order to apply any test on it or to create any sort of regression models on it. So now in SPSS, let's see how does this computation take place. So for that, let's go to our input file here. Click transform, click compute variable. So compute variable works in such a way where the mean values of all the statements have been calculated. So for that to take place, first we have to give the target variable name. The name of the B statements that we have here is workplace issues. Copy it and paste it. There shouldn't be any gaps here, because if there are some spaces there, then the computed variable would not be generated by SPSS. So let's clear this out. So now we have workplace issues. So here in function group, we drag down, we click the option statistical, and under functions and special variables, we click mean, because we need to know the mean of all the variables to compute it. And we click this arrow here. So all the B statements would go into this bracket. So after each of the statement, it's important we give a comma mark here. So I have all the B5 statements of workplace issues here. Then I'll click OK. As I told before, there shouldn't be any space in the target variable name, because there was a space there. That is the reason it just took so long to get it computed. So we can see here computed of workplace issues. In our input file, you can see the variable here, workplace issues. So SPSS has generated the mean values of all the B section statements. So stick to decimal number 0 itself. Here we have no options to be given because this is completely a mean variable. So the same way, let's try computing the other two variables also. Independency of task. You can see in the output file, we have the other variable that is also being generated here. So the same way we can do for the section D also. So computation is very important for any sort of analysis to take place if we have a Likert scale responses, because we cannot be comparing each one of the statement with the other statement to do a comparative analysis. So it is always important for each of the item we try to club it together and compute a particular variable for it. So this is how computation, the transformation of our data takes place in SPSS.